Hey YouTube, Silver Bear here. Welcome back. Today it's about World Bullion, World Bullion Silver. This is the most popular among stackers. It's easy, it's straightforward, and it's high quality. Premium dictates that these are more for collecting rather than stacking. So anytime you're paying a real high premium, it's a collection piece. These are government issue, most of them, for the exception of this is issued by a government, but not the government for Somalia. Some of them are more official than others. I'll get into that in a little bit. What makes a lot of these government issue is the face value on them. Face value is unrealistic, obviously. It's an easy collection to start. There's minimal research needed. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, like I said. Most of the info is readily available from the mint, and if you can't get it from the mint, someone in the community will know something. They look great, and they have more detail than generic rounds, so that you're also paying for that. Some of the techniques involved in creating these looks is time consuming, and there's materials involved. Okay. Now, I mentioned in another video about the words written on silver is like a document. Okay, that's even more true for government issued bullion. So there's always going to be a face value on government issue, but as you will notice on these two, that doesn't always give you the purity in numbers. Okay, these two do not say 99 fine. It says fine silver, which is a substitute for the 999. Okay, here it's in another language, so it says, oh, where's it at? Oh, here it says silver. Doesn't say fine though on it, does it? Okay. But anyway, I figured that was worth mentioning. Now, one thing you want to remember, if you plan on collecting these year after year, you want to plan ahead because it gets really expensive. Now, I've limited myself to 8 countries. That's even that's still quite a bit. They are the most popular countries. And some of the countries even have multiple government issues, like the Kookaburra. Here's one here. I'm not going to follow this one all the way through, I don't think. I believe that's, yeah, see, it has face value on of $1. And they have the koala. So, the koala and the Kookaburra, I think, are their standard for Australia. I'm not sure. The maple leaf is one. There's others, but I don't want to get into all those other ones, mainly because it gets expensive. And let's not forget the milk spotting from the Canadian Mint. Great Britain also has a couple. This is their standard, the Britannia, and then they have the Year of series. Panda bears are different every year, which is kind of neat. So I will probably keep collecting those. Also, planning ahead for these, especially with the panda in mind, plan ahead and make sure you get the ones that go up in price. Get those first. That's a good strategy, because if you have to go back and get them a year or two later, you're paying a lot more. The Libertads are pretty standard, just like the American Silver Eagle. Same design every year, just the date changes, that's it. Then you have stuff like this. I don't even know if this is government issue, but I got it for a cheap price, so I picked it up. Other than that, I'm not looking forward to collecting this country at all every year. Same with the Taku. I got this one because it was the last year that they called this the Fiji Taku. Now it's the turtle, and I think that's kind of lame, so I quit buying those. Another series I'm doing, not because it's government bullion, but because it's cool, is the sharks. They're a 1/2 ounce. A little bit pricey, but They're worth the collection, I think. This is the Russian 3 ruble coin. Now, as far as I understand, this is the first year they did it was in 2009, and then they did a 2010, and after that they didn't do them anymore. The 2010 is actually pretty easy to get. I did have milk spotting on it, and I wasn't thinking, and I used the white eraser trick, and you can see the mistake. Alright, I won't do that again, and then you can learn from my mistake. Now, the 2009 was very hard to get. I got this on eBay, paid a lot of money for it, and I did take a risk because I don't know if it's authentic. It does match up. I've compared it to this one. Everything is the same weight, measurement, and everything. So I'm guessing that it's real. I hope it's real. I didn't pay over $100 for it, though, I'll say that. But it's very cool. I really love this design. But anyway, that's not what the video is about. I want to bring this up because of the secondary market and rarities that where you have to go back and buy them on the secondary market. There is risk involved, so do your research. Try to get to know the person you're buying from. Make sure they have a good reputation. Okay, well, this video is going on pretty long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.